Speed to market is the number one thing you should focus on in an early stage startup. Getting a product into the hands of users to collect feedback on and better solve their problems is probably the best thing you could do. The number one way to ship fast is using AI. The benchmark that I set for myself is to go from idea to launch in a single day. Now, this is just going to be an MVP, but it's shocking how much you can accomplish thanks to AI coding assistants like Claude Code. The example that I'm going to show you today took about 10 hours of work, and it's fully deployed onto the internet, and it's got a backend built in, and a pretty cool looking one as well. Now, this isn't just a landing page. It might not even look like it's been made by AI. AI wrote 100% of the code. And what's cool is I don't think this looks like your typical AI project or landing page. It's got a unique look and feel. It's not perfect, but it's an MVP that you can get into users' hands and see how they're using this and if it solves their problems. I'm going to walk you through the project now. I'm calling this Burny, and what Burny is, it's a live collaborative whiteboard that you can do multiple things, but it's primarily AI enabled. So what you can do is, as a user, you can come in and create a new room for things that you want. So we'll just call this, test 100. You can set it to public or private. You can write a description, and ultimately we'll just create the room. In the room, we start off with a whiteboard. And what this whiteboard allows us to do is drag and drop multiple components into it. So the first component we might want to add is a AI chat window. So think of this as a collaborative way to work on ChatGPT with other people live. In this case, I can say what's 10 plus 10, and ChatGPT, which is essentially what this is going to come up with an answer. If there's a way or a reason we want to have multiple windows, so maybe this is you are a German tutor, and we'll have this one, you are a maths tutor. We can have multiple instances. So if there's ever a case where you want to have multiple people working with multiple ChatGPTs, this is a great use case for that, and everyone can interact with this. Additionally, if you need to add in resources, you can paste a link to a YouTube video, and it's naturally embedded so everyone can view what's going on here. Likewise, other material like a tweet, you can simply copy and paste a tweet and kind of drag that around. Like I said, this is fully collaborative and it's fully online even after 10 hours. So what I can do is I can actually copy this URL for the room. I can come into a private browser and paste this. And what we should see is the exact same room that's being created here. And if I grab the YouTube video on the right screen, it's actually going to update it for the user on the left as well, just like that. So that's a live, fully functioning database in the background that I was able to develop without writing any lines of code. Likewise, this user interface, I think, is relatively unique. This isn't your typical AI landing page or purple gradient style page that AI seems to generate. If you know how to talk and want to talk to AI, you can have it create extremely custom interfaces like this, multiple different nav bars, multiple different components and embeddings to showcase how good AI coding is. Again, like I've said in a few videos now, AI coding is only getting better and better. You don't need to be a software developer to be able to get apps and websites launched the same day you have the idea. 10 hours of good questions that you can come up with to prompt an AI software engineer or Claude Code instance or ChatGPT, but really Claude Code, is all you need to be able to launch apps like I've just done. Backends fully completed. If you don't believe that this is changing the game of software engineering and what it means to be a startup founder, best of luck. There's absolutely still a place for professional software engineers, and I think one could take this project to the next level in terms of scalability. But for an MVP, for someone that wants to be a startup founder or that has an idea, the world is yours thanks to AI.